Hello, everyone. I believe the ads are good. Yeah. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome. Welcome in. Sweet Treats is first. First. My desktop audio is muted. I'm noticing just now there was supposed to be music that whole time. Excellent. For anybody asked, no, I did not cut my hair. It's tied back. Although it's cute. Pixies are adorable, in my opinion. They're adorable. I like them. Anywho. Hi, Sweet Treats. How are you? Butkus is here. Hello! You are still pretty cool. 27 months. Wow, thank you. Enjoy your emotes, and thank you for allowing me to do this cool thing called Twitch. I appreciate it. Now, today, we gotta get straight to work, you guys, because the show, Cranberry Fest, is Saturday. Am I ready? I don't feel like I am. We got a lot to do, so let's just get right to it, huh? I started crocheting this morning. This adorable cranberry themed cow. Now look at how bright that light is. There we go. It's like I adjusted these colors. Come on now. We have this very adorable cranberry cow. If you cannot see the vision, let me help paint a picture for you. We've got the snoot with the fluff falling out. It'll get sewn on. There's the nose right there. It's got these cute little earsies, right? You see the ear. It's got another little ear. Very cute. It's got cranberry horns. It's really hard to tell where the top and the bottoms are. The horns are little cranberries. It has a little cranberry purse. It's gonna be very cute, you guys. That's all I can tell you. So we're working on the legs right now. I've got one leg, and I'm making the other one. And that's where we're at. Now, I gotta get you guys here. Now, full disclosure, I am pretty sure my headset is low battery. It hasn't told me that it is, but I suspect it is. So if that happens, I'll probably switch to some earbuds. I may have to unearth a microphone. And if I have to restart the stream in order to connect the microphone, so be it. Just letting you know. This may be a thing we're dealing with later. Or sooner than later. I honestly don't know how much battery life these things have. Could be none. I'm not sure. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Doesn't matter. I don't have time to troubleshoot that. We just gotta crochet. We just gotta crochet right now. It's crantastic! You're correct, Butkus. Absolutely. So, run 4 through 6, slip stitch, blah 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 blah. Change the body color. 4 through 6, I did that. Now, do not fasten off. We're gonna continue to round 7. What's round 7? With the second leg still on your hook. Join the first leg to your work with a slip stitch. Oh, with a single crochet. Place your stitch marker here. It'll be considered the first stitch of the round. Okay. Right there is good, I guess. And put a marker there. Just gonna get a little marker right there, because that's the first stitch of the round. And now we're gonna do 11 of these bad boys. Well, that's number 1. So 12. This is 2. And this little tail here can be used to stitch up any holes that I come across. Alrighty, so we did that. 2 single crochet into the chains. 1, 2. That's what it's telling me. So how are you guys today? How was work? Budget sweet treats? How you holding up? Keep dropping stitches. Oof. All right. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Increase. 1, 2, 3. 3 will go in here. Thank you. 4, 5. increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, increase. I don't know that my stitch count is exactly right because it's like I'm 1 stitch off. That increase should be right here, not right here. It's probably fine, but just throwing that out there. Work is gross, and we shouldn't have to do it, right? I'm actually gonna move that increase over 1 because it's supposed to be right here. We think I'll forego the last increase since we already have extra stitches. But it's important to have space in the hips and the back. So I think if I were to skip 1 in the front makes sense. Don't know how I got extra stitches, but I did. Somehow these things happen. Somehow these things happen. So we're gonna have to do some accent color here. So why don't we join that yarn? So we have to get to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the wrong end. 9. 1, 2. Come on now. Come on now. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk, Proteus. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's the one I want. Just judging from the photos. Why is the white in the way? Oh, I see. Okay. Please. Thank you. Keep sliding. They certainly don't foot guess. They don't lie. Now, the spot is supposed to be like right here. It's like one over, which is not worth fixing, but just throwing it out there. Because my stitch count is ever so slightly off. But yeah, I'm glad work is over, personally. Nothing crazy happened today, so that's fun. There wasn't chaos. For a Monday, that's kind of rare. It's kind of nice. I have a dumpster fire Monday. Right. When... 4, 5, 6, 7. You get tangled easy. Tack that down. Do I need any more of this color? One, two, 3, 4, 5. That's all the body gets, is this one little spot. How many stitches I'm extra? It's like 3 stitches. I don't think I need any more of this. 10 through 14. Yeah, I think that's it. So I can trim this off. And I like to tie it to itself. I pinned that down, but I shouldn't have. It's temporary to hold it in place. The knots are so that it doesn't come undone. Like you can't just pull this out. It's technically the front. Plus 3 stitches. It's fine, that just means it has a big old booty. I need that for sewing any hose. Cute. Get those extra tendrils in there. I'll pull that loop a little bit long. Check for holes. We don't want any holes here. Yeah, there's one right there. So we have this tail, yarn tail, to sew that up with. And then we can tie it off here on the inside. And no one will know that is there, as long as we hook it onto the inside of the stitch. If the knot were to go through the outside, then you'd be able to see it. But now they will not. Not. Get it? Wow, so good at jokes. So good at jokes. Can't even believe it. Alrighty, well, we've got some legs. Very cute. That might actually be the back. I said it was the front, but that's just where the row starts. But I think that's actually the back. And this is the belly. Oh, it pokes out. Very cute. Sweet Treats was lurking. You finished your bolero? Oh my gosh, please post a photo in the Discord. I want to see it. I want to sew or make my clothes real bad, but I've got to focus on these toys. Once we stop going to shows 2 to 3 times a week, I can crochet my personal stuff. Cow got legs, and she know how to use them. Hey girl, hey. Yes, you do. Yeah. Alrighty, so then we've got to start decreasing already? Alrighty. That's what the thing says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually going to throw a couple of 8s in here because we have more stitches. Keep it even. One single crochet all the way around. We want to have 32 stitches. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 33. I'm gonna put a decrease here. Oh, so we have 34. I have to do it even so that it still has its cute round shape. Because I can't count. Now what am I gonna do tomorrow during lunch? Make a scarf. Make one of those cute little, I forget what people were calling them. Both knit and crochet are making that cute little mini scarf. You should make one of those. Lurking too. Yeah, you are. We say cowabunga. Thank you for the lurk, Maker Studio. 6 and decrease. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, decrease. We're teaching Bradley how to do Twitch stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, decrease. Might be able to do an extra decrease on the way around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's still just 4 of them. Decrease. That's okay. We're 1 stitch over. I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal. Start stuffing and go single crochet around. Now, you guys, new development. I want to put beans in here. I want to put beans. So let's put another stitch marker here so I don't lose our stitch. While we figure this out. We definitely want to stuff the legs. Toe beans. Not quite. Cows don't have toe beans. They got hooves. They got like one really big fingernail. But we definitely want fiberfill in the legs. The beans, the poly beans, are going to be in the belly. Beans! It's gonna be the greatest thing ever. I haven't used beans. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You guys can't see what I'm doing, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to direct fluff into these legs. Hoof beans! Doesn't sound right. It's true. They don't got those. Beans are always in my belly. It's because we're Spanish Americans. Spanish. I'm barely Spanish, you guys. I'm so mocha latte. I might as well not be mocha. I'm diluted. Diluted. So we want to have a nice base layer of fluff here, and then as we continue to make, we're kind of hollowing out the middle, so that's where the beans go, in the center. But we do want a layer of fluff surrounding the bean bag. So let's continue, because it just says start stuffing. We still got stitches to make. I may have stuffed a little too much for where we were at, but I got excited about it. Okay, still 28 around. We have to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I forgot to link the pattern. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we're just a little bit short. We'll do a decrease here so that we're only 1 stitch off. That's 29. I'm always just fudging everything. Instead of freshman 15, I lost weight. Wait, what happened? I ate so much beans as a child, I took years break when I moved out. Yep, beans. Instead of freshman 15, I lost weight. Well, that's cool. I used to eat a lot of beans also, because they're good protein. I have to say I don't eat a ton of beans now, and when I do eat beans, it's usually like garbanzo beans and not pinto or black beans. It's typically garbanzo. I am looking for things. We have the beads. I need something to contain my mess. We bought nylon ankle socks on the Amazon to put beans in. It's gonna be great. But the internet said I should get a cup to contain everything. Do I have a cup in here? I have a coffee cup. It has some fake plants in it and my fake spider. Do you want to see my 3D printed spider? He lives on my bookshelf in my fake plants. The cool thing about my spider is that the filament they used on it, the purple, changes color with heat. I don't know if it still does, but it did when I bought it. Or maybe my hands are too cold. We'll see. My hands might be too cold. It may not change color anymore. Can you show what nylon you use? Yeah, I can. It's kind of changing color. My hands are cold, so it's not really working. It's not really working. You see how it's kind of getting pink? Look how cool this thing is. I love this thing so much. He's my little fidget buddy. Keep him on my desk. These are my fake plants. Hopefully real spiders didn't move in when it saw my fake spider. I'm gonna use my air can. I used to store pens in here, so it's got like dried up ink in there. Oh, this is my Link cup. I got it at GameStop many years ago. Don't you love it? I do. Oh, does my autofocus on? I hate that. You know what's funny? Whoever made this, like, left the name of the file on it like a stupid butt. What a goober. Who quality checks these things? Who quality checked this product? You failed. Okay, so we have a container. Let me get a link for this pattern firstly, and then I will link the nylon. I thought I sent you the link for the nylon. I must not have. You know, it would help if I could spell. Could help if I could spell. That's a thing I need to learn how to do. Awesome. Oh, I see. I thought Maker Studio was asking me that question, because on my little screen it looked like I skipped a line. So I will post a link for you, sweet treats. And then I will go get my Amazon link for these nylons. I should look at my bigger chat. So I can tell your names apart and not read my itty bitty chat. There you go. Get some nylons. Very inexpensive nylons, nothing fancy. Ugh. Now I don't want a ton of this in here. I feel like if I pour it in, it's like I'm gonna have too many beans. How many beans should I be using? These things no one tells you. Four seconds worth? Is that enough beans? Hard to tell. Two more seconds worth? 6 seconds seems like a good amount. Says I, who has no logic to base that statement off of. Maybe. Does it seem like enough beans? I think it does. Pardon me while I fondle to decide. Fondling off camera. What to say? Thanks, because I totally made stuffing with saran wrap, not knowing what to do with beans. Oh, no, you can either get a gauze bag, like a gift bag, but these are way cheaper, especially if you get the cheapy Amazon ones that will probably run in an instant if you actually put them on your feet. But we're not going to be walking in these. Ankle length nylons. I think I need more beans. I fondled. Doesn't feel hefty enough. I'm not laughing, you're laughing. I mean, you're probably laughing too. So, that's like 10 seconds worth of beans with a slow pour, mind you. I was pouring pretty delicately. That seems better. We want it to be like about the size of an egg, I would say. And then, you do the little twisteroo. you put a good knot in this thing. Okay, you're watching. A good knot. See that? And then we just kind of wrap this bad boy over and you get like double layer protection. And now we have a core of beans, which nobody probably saw because I was in an ad break. So what I was saying, because everybody probably missed it, let me unravel this. You put in a knot. You want your bean core, I don't know what to call this, to be about the size of an egg, I would say. You know, for this size of Ami. You put in a good knot, make sure it's tight, and then you flip this guy around so you get double layer protection on the beans. That's what we want, right? Yeah, so we're gonna put that in here, but let's do a few more stitches. Sack of beans! That's the nose. That probably has too much stuffing in it. All right, so we want to do 5 stitches and a decrease. Double sack of bean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, decrease. And just for the record, I am doing yarn under for this project because that is what the person does in the pattern. They don't say that they do it, but you can tell just by what the stitches look like in the pictures. I don't typically do yarn under, but considering I'm using a size 5mm hook, I figured it was best. If you size down on the hook for this yarn, like I tend to do 4.5mm for this size yarn. So since it was sizing up with my tension and everything, the tighter yarn under stitch will make sure that our fluff doesn't stick out between the stitches. We're gonna crochet all the way around and have roughly 20 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it. You can totally do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We are a little ways away. Oh, 24. Okay. 21, 22, 23. Oh, look at that. 24. We made it in the end. We got to the number. And then what do I do? Slip stitch and fasten off. Ooh, thank you, sweet treats. Leave a short yarn tail. Finish stuffing the body to your liking. Add enough to make the body firm but still squishy. And we're making arms. This thing has like no neck whatsoever. There's no neck to be had. I remember when I made this last time, I went around one more time because I was like, there's no neck. It bothered me. Because, like, we gotta add on arms. There's no room for arms. I feel like I should add on arms, like go all the way around, and then attach the neck. How do we add arms? I haven't even made them, which is a problem. Line up the head, sew it on, place the arms, and sew them to the last round of the body. What a confusing arrangement. I swear he's the best. I swear is the best. It is a fruit cow. The pattern is at the top of the chat. Now, cranberry is not included. I'm using the blueberry cow, but I just made everything red so that it's cranberries. Because blueberries and cranberries are similar. In the pattern, they actually make this like kind of scalloped, but I feel like this shape is better. The scallop didn't make sense to me. Even for a blueberry, that doesn't make sense to me. So I didn't do that. I could have, but I'm the queen of changing patterns. They're guidelines. Rules are meant to be broken. Oh, fruit cow. I thought it was a Funko Pop thing of M swear. Oh, because he's burgundy? Yes. Yes. This is a cranberry cow. And I want to make... I think I have enough yarn for 2. 3 if I use a different white. This is the yarn I'm going to run out of. But I have other yarn. It's just a little different. See how it's got a sheen to it? I wasn't sure I wanted to use it, but these are pretty cute. I think I will. Maybe I can get more than 2. We're going to get our beans in here. While I decide what to do about this next situation. Ah, yeah, that's got some good heft. I've made this pattern before, but I just stuffed it with fiber fill. And it's like, it turns out so stiff. This is way better. You want to arrange the fluff around the beans. Mooberry, exactly. Proteus, how are you? What have you been up to? Oh my gosh. I really like the weight of the beans on this one. I don't think it'll sit. It's not supposed to. It'll sit like that, I guess. It's like teddy bear, you know? You just kind of have it. It's just like permanent T pose. So I can take the stitch marker out. I don't need it anymore. Breaking stuff. Grand beans. So you cheated? Cheated on what? I don't understand. Because I changed the pattern? That's not cheating, that's creativity. I do what I want! Sure you heard Emsworth say that. It's what I does bestest, breaking things. Yeah. Look at that little belly. It's so cute. Alright, now listen. I don't know how I feel about this. You made the pattern before, so you cheated for the stream. It's not a first playthrough? Never said it was. Let's go to the big camera. It's giving BB-8. Don't mess up your joke with facts. Emsworth tells me that. This is the cow. It's very... What's that thing? Big Hero 6? What's that thing called? The big guy? I remember having an issue with this. And I ended up... Hey, kiddo. I ended up, like, doing one more row. Because I feel like it needed separation. See what I'm saying here? Bateman? The big white guy? Max, yeah, that guy. Baymax. Is it Baymax? I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see the movie. Baymax? Something like that. Anywho, I feel like there needs to be... You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, that is cute, too. I'm gonna try and hold it together with my head. So we've got this, right? We got the horns. These are the horns. We've got the ears. We got a nose. We want it to be chubby. I mean... But then, like, the arms are gonna stick straight out. I haven't made the arm. Yeah, Baymax. There you go, right, Jack? One of those. These arms are gonna stick straight out like this. I really like the weight of the beans, you guys. This was a good call. The beans were the way to go. I like it. An expense well received. Totally worth it. I think by the time you put the head with the body, it will make a neck. Maybe. I think this. What can I use as an example? Nothing. I don't have anything. I'll use this as an example. I'm thinking that I should make the arms and then go one more round to attach the arms and then attach the head. Like I do with the capybara. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So, hold that thought. This is where we take the outside strand of the yarn and make something else. Don't be me. Think about these things before you start. Alrighty. Go to the arms. The arms we do the darker color, this color. This is what we're doing. If it turns out weird, I take full responsibility, but I feel like it's the right call to make. Oh, I should probably let you guys see what I'm doing. Isn't this a pretty color? I really like it. So the light color is called Very Berry, this color. And this color is called Ruby. Is the Chunky Parfait. You want to do 6 in a magic ring. Alrighty. Get in there. I still did this part with the yarn over. Full disclosure. Having a plan defeats the entire point of making it up as I go. Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. Sometimes you gotta wing it. Sometimes you gotta plan it. Yeah. So we switch to this yarn and do 4 rounds. I'm gonna tie these ends together. I don't think I need this anymore. So let's make some knots here. We'll make a knot here. Knots everywhere. Secure these loose ends. That's gonna be the inside, so we'll have to split this around and we'll switch to our yarn under at this point. So we got 1 round, 3 more. Wing. Two. I'm on the 3rd one. Unwind this very carefully because it's still attached to the project. I think that was round 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we do one more. Uno más. Oui. So we have those. Now we're decreasing, you guys. It's gonna get very snug. Do we stuff this at all? Stuff the arms lightly and then slip stitch along the opening to sew the arms closed. Oh, that's what it's doing. So before I get to that part, I will conceptualize what I was talking about to see if it's worth doing. Maybe won't be. 1. A 2. 3. 2. Go. Should have 8 of these. Do I have 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Did he decrease too many times? I'm sure I counted, but apparently I can't count. True. We should have 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weird. Go back to here, I guess. Where I knew I had 12. I don't know how I got to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it says 1 decrease. Unless I skip stitches in my decrease. I might have. Decrease. That's probably what I did. Decrease. Sometimes it's easier to count the repeats as opposed to the individual stitches. At least it is for me. I still don't have 8 stitches. Weird. I have less than that. Just skip the last increase, I guess. Just make up as you go along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to get stuffing in here. 7, 8. So this says to stuff. Leave a tail for sewing because it wants you to stuff that and then like sandwich it in here when you sew the head on. I mean, yeah, I could probably do that. What I was thinking was crochet around and crochet them on so that I get 1 extra round. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I still want to do that. I really think I need to create a neck. Because, like, it's hard to picture. So, like, the arms are just sticking out of its head. I want to do 1 more stitch. So let's make another hand. If I crochet these on, I don't have to have a long tail for sewing. I don't have to sew on. I do need to get some stuffing in this thing. Just very lightly. Put some stuffing in here. Just a little. You can't see because I'm not getting the proper leverage having it in frame. Not too much stuffing. Mostly packing it down to the end. That seems appropriate. Very cute. Very cute arm. So they'll have that arm and we'll make another arm. Just like it, hopefully. Hopefully. Have this here. I'm going to wind some of this yarn. Put that there. I always stitch here too tight. And then my magic circle, there we go, won't magic. Won't magic. There it goes. Still doing yarn over this point. Tie some knots. We're gonna tie the knot. What? Wow. Alrighty. We're gonna start doing the yarn under for 3 more of these rounds.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Thank you. I swear, how are you? I mean, I know the answer, but for everyone else's sake, how are you? Drink water? Okay. Let me get to the end of the round. Oi, oi, oi. 1, 2, 3. How many? 4 of these? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3. No, there's just 3. I have to do 1 more of those. Do 1 more. Why are you yelling at me? Probably because it's been an hour and a half and I haven't drank water. That's probably why. Because I can, you can, but I mean, there are repercussions. Amy gets ornery. Usually, yeah, I definitely haven't. Thank you for keeping me healthy. You know what else I didn't do today? Walk. Do you see this pitiful 1,100 number? That's so low. Normally have way more than that by now, but for real, every spare second, I crochet something. I've been working on this thing a little bit all day. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, crochet something. My back is gonna hurt tomorrow. And then I'll do it again tomorrow. Like, I'll just, like, do some cardio today. I barely walked around the house. That didn't pan out. But I have got great progress on this cow. I started it this morning. So, I mean, I'm excelling somewhere. You could have gone into the glorious house of gains, but no, you didn't want to. Yeah, and look at how far I've gotten. This was not this. I didn't even have the yarn caked when I woke up. We're making great progress, is all I'm saying. But it's at the sacrifice of my usual morning exercise. It's true. We are tangled. Alrighty, there's that. I should have put stuffing in here. I did the same thing again. I should have put stuffing in it before I did the decreases. Oy, 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 oy. I will never learn. I will never learn. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Never learn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A tiny bit more. Just a tiny, tiny bit at the top. And I think I can actually put this in there. I won't need it. Chopstick. Very good floof director. Okay, so let us place where we want these to be. Red yarns everywhere. I'm still trying to get used to color changes. We didn't talk about this when we started, but do you see how there's like some bits? I'm still learning how to do clean color changes. Try and put them in. I'm getting better, but still figuring it out. Okay, so this is where I want this. Right here? I don't know how I'm gonna get this to stay. I've got some of these. Oy, 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 don't drop anything. I have some plastic darning needles that I literally never use because they're plastic. But they are pretty handy for marking stitches. Just kind of skewer things into place. Like so. Like, you know, like you would pin in sewing. Is how I tend to use those. Because I don't like sewing with them. So if you have a collection of plastic darning needles that you also don't like to sew with, might I suggest using them as pins? Just be careful. They will come out. They're not pinned appropriately. You can push them out of place pretty easily still. This song. Okay. So can we crochet those on? It's looking a little thick. We could crochet the bottom and then go around and crochet the top. Now she has to. What'd I do? More drinking water? I already drank water. Okay, I will drink 2 more waters. More water! Thank you, Earth Sign. You and M Swear, thank you so much for keeping me hydrated today, because you know me well enough. I get focused and then I forget how to take care of myself. Just on a basic level. So I was thinking I could go through here, crochet the bottom, and then crochet the top, but then I think it might be too tall. I don't know. It's definitely giving Baymax. Also, I need to put the ears and stuff on before I sew this head on here, just so you guys know. But I would like to get the arms on here. If I crochet through the top and the bottom, they will stick out more. If I do the bottom and then the top, it'll sit down more. And then it'll have more neck space, like so. You can't see anything. Let me switch to the other camera. Let me get to the other camera just in time for the ad to start in 1 minute. So we could either have this or this if I put some more stitches. I'm just worried about trying to crochet through 3 layers. That's a lot. 2's already enough. I could work on the noggin while I think about it. Because if I don't like it, that's a lot of work to undo. I'm gonna think about it. Well, let's have an ad break. I thought about it. We sew the head on, don't we? Yeah. So 70 and 71. Where are those photos? 70, 71. That doesn't show anything. 73. Okay, once the ad break is over, I'll explain. I'll explain what we're doing in 30 seconds. So that no one misses out. So the ad's over. I think they're over. Welcome back, everybody. I have decided. I had to think about it for a minute and a half. What we're going to do is I'm going to crochet the arms on, but I'm only going to go through the bottom part of the arm. But I'm not going to crochet the second part of the arm. The rest of it can get sewed down when we sew the head on, which is how you're supposed to attach the arms. So that still gives me my one round that I want to do. But it'll also help secure the arms because it's going to get sewed down on the bottom with my one round of crochet and sewed down on the top when I sew on the head. I think that is what I'm going to do. So let's make sure our arms are where we want them to be. This one's kind of flopping around everywhere, but I think that's even. We could count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Seems like 4 from either side of the stitch. Now we sew very carefully. And then we'll put the head together. And then we'll sew it all together. And then we'll make the tail and sew on the tail. And then this little doll will be finished. And then we'll start another one immediately afterward. So this will be slightly precarious. We want 4 stitches and then arm. Now I need to mark that one stitch so that I can make sure they get lined up. That's the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna mark that stitch too, because that arm will probably fall off at some point. 1, 2, 3. We want to sew the arm onto here. Now how many stitches do we want to attach? 3? Looks like 3. That's what we want. Let's do this very carefully. We don't need to win any I made this super fast awards. We don't always have to crochet quickly. Crocheting slowly is still crocheting. Remember that. There's a lot of stuff happening here. There's a lot of things happening. You can do it, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna stick into the arm. We're gonna stick into the arm. Hold on, I need to have this really close to me. It is not gonna be in frame because I can't hold on to it that far away. Right, so we stuck into it. We'll take that out. Okay, so I got a couple stitches in here. What I'm doing is I stab through the arm in a stitch and not the tail. I'm gonna show you. You stab into the arm and then you stab into the body. And you pull it through both. And then you do your stitch. Yay, we have an arm attached. Kind of. The arm is flying away, as I said it would. We're gonna voodoo doll this into place. It is. It's something. Okay, so we need to count 3 stitches from our marker. 1, 2, 3. We're there. We're there! I'm gonna move that one. It's gotta be close to my face again, so I can see. 1. 1, 2, 3. Am I 1 stitch away? Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. I have to do 1 more stitch. Stay there, please. Do not move. Oh, it moved. That's okay. It's fine. You go into the arm. Boom. You go into your body stitch. Pull it through. Pull it through. And then do your stitch. Ugh. That's what happened. Except you have to crochet super close to your face. Or maybe that's just me. Because you can't see nothing. You cannot see nothing. Ugh. Yeah, I think that'll work for me. So that means we can Make a long tail for sewing. And we can do ye old invisible, whatever this is called. There's a term for this. Actually, Bradley taught it to me. You like skip a stitch, go into this next one, outside in, boop, and then you go from the outside in again, in the middle one that you skipped, boop, and you bound it, and it's like even. You don't have that weird bump. Wow. Alright, so the body is done. This is actually the front here. That's the front. We have a body with a cute little spot that's supposed to be right here. And we were a few stitches off. But whatever. Nobody needs to know that. I don't need to tell anybody these things. The spots can be wherever we want them to be. We could even add spots if we wanted. We're not going to because it's extra work, but we could if we wanted. So that they all had different spots. Unnecessary. Okay. So body is over here. We're gonna get our little ears. And that's the bag. These are the horns. This is the nose. We're gonna assemble. Assemble! Alright. Where is face assembly? Head. No. I think it assembled the head before we actually got to the body. Ears. Ears. Horns. Maybe it's just like, we assume you know how to put this together based on the photos. Regular horns, strawberry horns, blueberry horns. Those are assembly on... No. 9? Just looking at the pattern, it's for 12 different fruits. Here we go. Head assembly. Found it! I prefer sewing all the pieces of the cow's head together before making the body, but assemble your cow in the order you find easiest. All of it's good, ma'am. All of it's good. I assume. Sew the snout between the eyes starting in round 10. So it's up higher. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. Right there. I had a needle at some point. I moved it somewhere. Oh, it's sticking out of my cow, like a voodoo doll. Excuse. I think I'm done coughing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we sew just half of the stitch, I assume? It doesn't say, but I assume. Oh my gosh. Adorable. Sorry, I have to have it really close to my face. Not helpful. I suppose I could switch to the other screen. You probably have a better chance of seeing it. There's just one little unruly stitch right here that I'll have to tack down. And there's a missed stitch here. I want to make sure I sew on. And we can stuff in the rest of that tail. Alrighty. There is the nose. Very cute. Just have to keep it flat on the flatter side. We stuffed it pretty lightly so that it will smoosh. Very cute. Very cute. Alright. Horns. 64 and 65. So the ears kind of stick straight out, and then the horns are on the top. So do we put the horns and then the ears? Starting on round 4, you put on ears and then the horns. 1, 2, 3, 4. You put horns on first. Okay. So in our case, horns are cranberries that have floof sticking out of them. Said to stuff them firmly, so I did. Do do do. One, two, three, four. Right here. Oh no, it's like right at the front here. We may need to stuff the head a little more than we have. I wasn't sure. But the head is still open. So, we'll see where we end up. So we've got there. One, two, three. About here. Not that you can see, but I can see. I'll show you. Is that where we want the horns? They're kind of bigger than the example, because the example is the regular horns and they're pretty small in comparison to the cranberries. What's the top of the cranberry? Oh, did I sew it on upside down? That might have been a thing I just did. Suppose it doesn't entirely matter, but it kind of does. Okay, let's undo that. I think, unless that is it. It's really hard to tell where the lip is. No, it's right here, I think. I think we're okay. It's just more pronounced on one than the other. I did a better job on one than the other. Basically. So I'm going to put that over there. We don't need that much for sewing. Cranberry horns. Very cute. I think this stitch is a little too visible, so I'm going to move it. It's better. I think those are on there pretty good. I don't think they need any additional stitches. Tie a knot. Hide the thread in the body. Now, we stuff the snout lightly. I need to go back to where the head was. Head. Stuff the head, making sure it's firm. So we want to put more stuffing in the noggin than I have, because I think it's not particularly firm. Because you never know these things. A little more stuffing here, and then get the ears on. So that we can get a little more structure in the noggin. So it's not as smooshed. That is definitely bitter. Let us put ears on. I think I would like the white ear on this side. And the red ear on this side. Oh my goodness gracious. Welcome in, Vivid. Welcome. We're making a cow. I'm sewing on ears. You can't really see because in order to sew on ears, cow head needs to be very close to my face so I can see where my needle and stuff is going. So we're just on the face cam. You have a better chance of seeing this thing because it's right in my face. Oh, what are you saying here? Makes his usual graceful presence known. Welcome in. I see Fuadian is playing Borderlands 4. Wish it were me. But I have to crochet because the event is this Saturday. There is no time for Borderlands 4 right now. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I also need to start the new season of Diablo. Haven't even made my character yet. One of these days, I'll get in there. It's gonna happen eventually. The House of Gains is calling in the AM. Oh, you're going to bed? Okay, well, good night. Sleep well. Do you intend to work out Thursday? He's an old man. Because I feel like I could work out Thursday. I feel like we may have time. Here's one ear. It's so cute. Okay. Get the other ear on. Yeah. I'll be crocheting like a mad woman. Okay, well, if you weren't planning on it, it's fine. Don't let me change your plans. Well, we'll talk about it. It's Monday, so. Have a good sleep. I want to turn down the glorious House of Games. Let's schedule a tentative gym on Thursday. Because I feel like by Thursday, I'll be way further along on my to-do list, and I will have extra time in the day for a workout. But I'm feeling the crunch right now. So 2 hours in the gym is not gonna happen. But Thursday, I feel like I'll be in a much better spot. No worries, we gym, we don't. Okay, well, good night. Enjoy your sleep. I will be here doing this at least a little while longer. At least a little while. Not too much longer. I also need to sleep. But I gotta finish this cow before I go to bed, at the very least. At the very least, get to finish this cow. Did I put a knot in this? I did. Okay. Okay, so here is the cow head. Gotta smush the ears down. Very cute, very cute. Very cute. Deuces! We have cow head. Cranberry cow with cranberry horns. Smush the top of the head down a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I have these little spots, unfortunately. We could do some duplicate stitching. I mean, I've done my best. I don't have this technique down yet. I'm still working on it. I will get the hang of it one of these days. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing that causes that. I will have to look up more videos and see what about my technique is not correct. Alrighty, so then we have to sew this thing to the body. We have to put it on the body. The body. There's a little gap in here. I could put more fluff. Are you gracing the stream with your presence? There he goes. There he goes again. Walking off to bed. Okay. So. Oh my god, Saz is here. Hi, Saz. Hi, Saz. We are almost done. I'm surprised to see you up this late. Truly. I feel like you're normally in bed by now. Emswear just went to bed. Dee-dee-bee. I feel like I have to have you guys on the other camera again. As I said, when I'm sewing, it's usually really close to my face. Ooh. I'm sorry I wasn't here earlier, but I forgot you were streaming and I got convinced to play Barbies. Oh, I'm missing out. I was just talking about how I was gonna make my character. You can ask Vivid. I was just mentioning it. I'm almost there. I want to make the so Saz, Hefe, and I've been watching a lot of C4 hype videos. What are C4 hype videos? Oh, campaign 4. Got it. I understand. Yes. I am also excited. So Saz, Hefe, and I are all playing female barbarians in Diablo 4. We are the Barbies. We're the Barbie party. And I'm really excited about that. I haven't joined in yet because I've been crocheting, which you can't see because I'm sewing. I'm trying to sew it. I created mine tonight. I like her. Ooh. I just drink a lot of C4. Her name is Meg. That's cool. I like it. Fun fact, my very first D&D character was practically a barbarian. I swung a big hammer. Her name was Gwen. And I feel like a barbarian named Meg has similar energy. I don't know. Meg, Gwen, Steve. Fun fact, I got very lucky when I rolled that character. According to my brother, I got really high rolls, so all her stats were really good. And he was like, man, this character's wasted on you. You don't even know what you're doing. Whatever. Because, you know, I was probably like 8. Trying to understand D&D as an 8-year-old, like, I don't know. I just roll the math rocks and you tell me what happens. Can you imagine 8-year-old baby Heaney as a barbarian? No. I wasn't savage yet. But apparently, I made a good one. I'm pretty sure he took that character into another game. Because he was visiting. This was my brother that didn't live with us. He was visiting and we played D&D. And, you know, I wasn't going to play it after it was gone, so. Gwen lived on in another life. Where I'm sure all the heads rolled. sure they did. This is where we're at so far. Here, I'll just go to this screen. It's decapitated right now. We are sewing the head on. Our Cranberry Cow doll. It's like a mimic. Rah! Ah! Not much to see. Oh, I just dropped my yarn out of the needle. How was work? Did you work today? I assume you did. You worked Saturday though, so maybe you didn't. I'm going to whip stitch over the part where the arms are so that we can capture all the stitches. The body stitch, the arm stitch, and then the head. I like to sew up everything with, I can't remember the name of the stitch. It's like an X. You go on this side, loop it around, go on the other side. Like loops like a figure 8. But every stitch has their pros and cons, and I think for that particular area, because there was so much to sew up, that the whip stitch, which is where you just coil like this, was beneficial. As you can see, we've got some sewing happening there. And then I'm going to sew up the arm here. And then I can put in a little floof in the neck area once we have it closed up a little more. So I will go to the other strand. So we have 2 working strands here. And we're meeting in the middle. This helps make sure that the head is sewed on evenly. Mostly. Theoretically. the arm here. Don't want to do that. Be on this side of the arm. Come on. There you go. Oh, I hit the microphone. I'm so sorry. Okay, we'll put some more stuffing for the head. Where we're at so far. Very cute. I think adding that extra row was helpful in delineating the head from the body. We have all of the spaces sewed up. We want to find a place to tie the knot. Probably in the back. I feel like the back is always better than tying knots in the front. Most people view the animal from the front. They're least likely to find the knots in the back. At least that's what I tell myself. Shape it. I did work a half day, then grocery shop. Somehow my fridge was ajar all day and everything was room temp. Oh no! That sucks. And here it is. I liked the extra row between the body and the head. It gives room for the arms to exist. I don't see any holes. I need to make a tail. A tail. But there's our cow doll, you guys. Nose seems a little crooked. I like to pinch up the corners like a little smile. Like a mustache. It says, optimally your fridge should be a fridge, not a jar. You goober. I think adding the beans was a good choice. This thing's pretty hefty without being stuffed so full that it's like really bloated. Its head is stuffed pretty full, but it's said to do so, so that's what we did. That's what we did. Oh, you guys, this thing is so cute. I want to squish the arms forward. I'm gonna try and manipulate the fluff in the body. Give it a little belly rub. Give it a shape. Wow. Why are you here, huh? Go away. Similar to my fridge, you're heating up. So what's it say to do for the tail? I didn't read. Chain 5. 4 half doubles. Slip stitch it in the back. Okay. Ugh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the tail? Yes. It's a weird tail for a cow. What it says to do. It says to stab your hook into here to put it in here. I'm just gonna sew it on. Like, why stab it? Sewing is not that complicated, everybody. Some things I don't understand the avoidance for sewing. Where is this going? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. These 2 stitches. I will tie a knot. Hide the threads. Being careful not to stab the beans. I feel like this is bean territory. We don't want to rupture the bean bag and then have beans everywhere. Defeats the purpose. Alrighty, I think we're officially done. We're officially done. Here's the little tail. Very cute. It doesn't really seem like a cow tail to me, but you know, that's what it says to do. So that's what I did. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So, wow! We did it. We did it. We made a cow. Hooray! Filled with beans and love. Gonna shorten it up a little bit here. I think it came out good. Thank you. I'm excited. I started this morning. It was absolutely nothing when I woke up. So the fact that I was able to create this in a day is pretty awesome. But as I said, I only took 1,400 steps today, which is laughable, even for me. Like, I always say I'm trying to make a more oh, I need to sew the bag on. I need to make a greater effort to walk around. But my average is like 7,000 to 8,000 steps a day, which is already low. Like 7,000 is not enough steps. So 1,400 steps is absolutely ridiculous. My back hurts because I've been sitting all day. Yeah, 23 sounds amazing. I do not I do not get that many steps. I'm lucky if I get 10. I want to have 10,000 every day. That's the goal. I am not there yet. I'm still trying to get to that elusive number. I gotta sew the bag on. I forgot, you guys. We're not done. I'm trying to get to 10,000 a day. Nowhere close with 8,000, which is what I typically get. But not even 2,000? That's bad even for me. But that's how I was able to get this thing done in one day. Wow. Wow, was it worth it? We are currently tying the bag. It's got a little cranberry purse. So I've got the threads running through so I can get the right length. And tie the knot in the bottom. The optimal number is much lower than 15k plus. I read that it's closer to 8. Well, I'm trying to get to 10 a day. 10k. Because my job is so sedentary. I have a very, very sedentary day job. I read that it depends on each person. Like, there's a lot of factors in determining what your optimum step count is. I can get 7 to 8 pretty easily. Anything over that is actually really hard to do for me for some reason. But an attempt is being made. Anyways, I'm gonna take 7 more steps to bed. I will be doing that as well. As soon as I get this purse sewed on. Because I forgot to do it. Need to the strand in here. Okay, now we're done. Oh my goodness, it's so cute, you guys. This is the Cranberry Cow. Ready for Cranberry Fest. I will be making more, hopefully. Because 1 is not enough. Are you kidding? 1 is not enough. But I've got at least 1. So, wish me luck. I think the people will like the little Cranberry Cow. Just gotta like arrange its little bits and bobs just so that it has the proper shape. Very cute. Alrighty, I think that's that for us. Vivid, are you streaming? If not, I'm just gonna end. I'm just gonna end. I shouldn't have been up this late, but this was imperative to do. Who's on? Who's doing things? Who's doing the things? Who is doing the things? This is going in the vlog. No stream. Okay. Sounds good. Well, I'm not gonna read then. I'm just gonna go to bed. You guys, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching this triumphant completion of the Cranberry Cow. I hope to make more. And yeah, I don't know. That's that. And I also love Cranberry Cows. And I love you. And I love going to bed. Ooh, boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. This is all I have of this yarn. Do you think I can get a cow out of that? I hope so. I hope so. I don't know if I will. Anyway, Vivid, before you go, I didn't you were not here for my spider fidget. I've had this for about a year, but like, it lives on my shelf, and it's my favorite. And I have never showed it on stream. It's a mushroom, but it's a spider, and it's super wiggly. And it's super wiggly! The purple filament is supposed to color change. It doesn't seem to be doing it anymore. It used to, if you held on to it long enough, it would go pink. So either my hands are really cold, or it doesn't work anymore. It's not doing it. It's not doing it no more. Boo. Boo. Well, it's okay. It's still cool. I like it. I still like it. Yay. Okay, that's it. Clearly the brain cells are gone because I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I'll see you on Wednesday, 8 o'clock Central. It's gonna be a fun time. It is not confirmed if we are going to the craft show on Thursday. It depends on a few different factors. If we are not, and if we do not have any errands to accomplish, we may have a daytime stream on Thursday. I'm not making any promises. I'm just saying it's possible. So those of you who are going to work on Thursday, I might be able to keep you company while you're at work. And we're gonna crochet some more. So yeah, market prep. I have the day off for a craft show, but we'll see if we go to said craft show. Because we might be prepping for the big show. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll see you Wednesday night after work. Yay. Okay. Bye, everybody.